Alrighty. Howdy Neighbors and welcome back to Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. Last time we finished investigating Mahiru's death. I set my skills and then accidentally started, so that's my bad. Anyway, let's go.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Oh, no matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel rule.
Now then, let's first discuss the motive. That masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome murder case.
Yeah, it really wasn't that great.
What? Who cares about that game?
I was thinking the same thing, Ibuki.
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
Oh my god. This class trial is gonna take 900 years.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
It means Twilight Syndrome murder case is a non-fiction game. Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
Buddy, I got news for you.
So, I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
Characters in the game were Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, Girl D, Girl E, Boy F. High school girl that got killed in the beginning. In the sub credit roll, clearing the game. As a reference, you should be able to figure out who's who. There's a Mikon, Mahiru, Yoko. Who's Miyota? Oh, that's Ibuki. I don't know who Sato is. Character Bill chose Girl A. Probably Mikon?
I see! Girl A is probably Mikon Tsumiki. That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A. Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy.
Oh, I got bad news for you in the future.
A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights.
Hey, that was in the game too.
Ah, a nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too. Huh?
Who said that was Girl B?
I see! Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hiyoko.
Oh, I'm dead.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
Anyway, let's move on. Next is Girl C.
See, your personality was hyper energetic and unique. Ibuki.
I see! Girl C is Ibuki.
Girl, see? Then I'll see you next Tuesday.
I'm dead.
Let's move on to Girl D.
One person who fits it, and that is Mahiru.
I see! Girl D is Mahiru, the victim in this case.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
He's Guy F. Literally?
I see! Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
I was in a game? That's fucking stupid.
That reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu?
Another person?
It was one of the names on the staff roll. The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Miyota, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
Hold on. Why do you keep saying there were two Kuzuryus?
Did you not Did you not just hear?
It's not like I'm wrong. That's how it's written on the staff roll. Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
Here's a Fuyuhiko's last name, Kuzuryu. Appears twice. Sure, I have a hunch, but... Call it out like that. Nagito, you're definitely someone I shouldn't mess with. Fuyuhiko's last name, Kuzuryu, appears twice. Probably because... Younger sister?
I can prove it with this! In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
Oh, I hit a nerve.
Hmm? What do you mean, little sister?
This is what Guy F said in the game.
A bitch, what the hell did she do with my little sister?
It's pretty clear. There's no doubt that Guy F had a little sister. Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice.
By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed, right?
Unfortunately, yeah. Oh, no. Oh. I noticed. And I think he noticed too. I want to say it myself, but move the conversation forward. I'm so sorry for you, Hiko.
I see!
The dead high school girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
Based on Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister. So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister.
Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you've got there.
Yes, kill him for it. Please.
Winning personality? Are you praising me?
He's killing you.
I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
Hey, you said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Yeah, I have a little sister. Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality.
It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events. That's why it's the movie.
Don't go making shit up, bastard! If she was the type to die easily, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago.
That's a lie.
I mean, when I first entered Hope Speak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and sent me off. It happened just the other day.
About that. You're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet!
This is a really bad time for Fuyuhiko.
I see. So you're never gonna accept that that game is based on true events, huh? Okay, I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone. That's why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer.
Okay, you're starting to act weird again.
Yeah.
Anyway, now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Mahiru. Guy F is Fuyuhiko. And the first victim in the game, that dead high school girl, is Fuyuhiko's little sister.
I need you to keep talking forever.
That's just a story in a fucking game.
If so, then Girl E is Miss Sato.
Could it be? The same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
I don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
What the heck? Is that wild connection?
Naka may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
And he also has a strange rivalry going on.
Hey, no one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
I don't care about that.
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of the game?
My, you don't know. I heard that girl E got killed.
What? No way! Is that true?
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
My, such awful times we live in. Why did this happen?
You guys are definitely friends.
So the mystery of the game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
Then let's hurry up and solve it. Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
The girl E was killed. Should be able to assume based on the connection to the game. Girl E was the killer.
I see.
The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl. What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister. You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all. But... Is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim? In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
It doesn't matter. Oh my god. It doesn't matter. This game does not matter.
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance. Look, I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans.
Yeah.
Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic.
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
God, you're so boring.
Then, I'll start explaining.
Oh, she's sad.
Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking. Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound.
Is it Teru Teru's Portrait X? A fork and a knife? I am dead. I'm dead.
Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there. But the door to the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the 5 of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head. Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert. How does that sound?
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
God, I need you to shut up.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Obviously. Girl E was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which means Girl E was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
What's killing me is that none of this matters.
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girl E broke the window and escaped, and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Then, forget this!
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Based on the details of the game, there's no way that the Girl E was waiting in the hallway as the killer. What did Girl E do after killing the girl inside of the music room? You need to clear that up first. And we're spinning. Make your argument. Oh, school swimsuit. Entrance hall. photo. Just crime scene photo.
After she killed the first victim in the music room,
I think this one.
what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall. Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
Yeah.
How was she able to get past those 4 and wait in front of the music room?
She probably used a hidden passageway. Twilight's hidden passageway is the world's best!
Well, he did after the murder of the music room. Find a clue that'll clarify that.
After she killed the first victim in the music room,
What?
what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E to the front of the music? To go back to the, you need to go through the entrance. Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been.
At the entrance hall, they heard the sound of the window shattering.
No, that's wrong!
First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the 4 girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the office, and went back to wait in front of the music room. All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the 4 girls met by the entrance hall.
To make them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
So, when the 4 of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
I see. Now the mystery has been solved.
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved yet! You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet!
Murder weapon?
Who cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
Not cool! I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end!
What the heck? You're so annoying!
For the first time, I agree with you.
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit. Which means I'll feel disgusting!
You're the disgusting one.
The weapon is pretty unconventional. The answer was revealed in the game, though.
Swimsuit? Because she said she couldn't find her swimsuit, that it got stolen. So if the swimsuit got stolen, that she was the killer, then it's most likely that she used it as part of the weapon. And because the fish tank was broken, most likely it could have been the gravel in the fish tank, or it could have been like the undermat of fish tanks. Because most of them do have an undermat, so that way they can keep moisture in for soil and rocks, make sure it doesn't leak, and so that way plants can thrive. For some different types of fish tanks, I think that one did. So, I think it was a swimsuit with either the gravel or the undermat. Final answer. Boom.
Now then, will you guys be able to figure it out?
The original weapon also appeared in the game. But we're told we can't advance as long as we don't make it clear. I have to do it. I'll do it. What do you think the weapon is? I have no idea. I just said what it is. So not what it's gonna be. It's gonna be like, yeah, she was strangled. Bludgeoned by just the fish tank. Pick up and smash. That line just now. Now then, there's something I need to tell you regarding the white noise. No self-debates. The white noise are actually very durable. I don't destroy them in one shot. The white noise will chip away every time you shoot at them with a silencer. Unless you completely destroy them, the time limit will not replenish. By the way, the difficulty is such a gentle. White noise won't appear at when you get the gist, right? It appears to be getting tougher, so it is very useful information. There's a guy named Gun something. Really has a skill that can increase the power of the silencer. I equipped Infinity Unlimited Flame. And something. I wonder who it is. That aligned just now. Well then, good luck and have fun. Broken fish tank. Easy. Oh, wait. Full swimsuit. Done.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Stupid as usual.
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Think you talked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
No. Not for you.
Then the piano.
Even bigger.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Oh, dang it. I see you've never beaten someone before. Rip someone's head in half. Surprising amount of blood spurts out, you know. Are you? Use better reasoning than that. Just split your fucking head open.
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death?
Think you talked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even?
The investigation.
It's on that big a.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
Oh wait, what is it for agree? I thought you're just a gravel. A little too small.
Damn it!
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Think you talked her with
That's too big to be.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
Oh my god, I totally forgot what it was.
If it's a
What is it? Thank you. I forgot how to agree.
it should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
She beat her to death with her fists!
There's no weapon.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death? Think you talked her with
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even?
The investigation.
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
She beat her to death with her fists!
I really don't know what to do here.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Think you talked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even?
The investigation.
It's on that biggest scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had
Was there a weapon with blood?
She beat her to death with her fists!
a weapon inside the... What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death? Think you talked her with
That's too big to be.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even?
The investigation.
It's on that biggest scale.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
God!
Damn it! A weapon inside the... What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death? Didn't you talk to her with...
That's too big to be.
Then the piano.
Why are you going?
The investigation.
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with...
If it's a weapon that was used to... It should have had blood stains. Damn it!
I'm doing so bad.
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
What do I have? Hold on. Alright, it's stolen by someone. Thanks. Classroom next to the music room. I don't need that. I have shoes killed in the music room. None of these are helpful. Tipped over. Your stick was found in the music room. Discovered. The victim's body was discovered. Gravel and water were scattered everywhere.
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Didn't you talk to her with the fish tank?
Damn it!
Oh
Weapon
my
inside the
god.
music room, huh?
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death? Didn't you talk to her with...
That's too big to.
Then the piano.
Why are you going?
The investigation.
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
Damn it!
A weapon inside
Time's
the
up.
music. What about broken...
The trial has come to an end. Now it's time to vote. I totally imagine who the blackened will be. Majority vote, the one who was chosen to be blackened is Hajime Hinata. Hajime is not the blackened, too bad. You blackened will graduate splendidly. Congratulations. And now the others will be punished. It was you too, Hajime.
This is our end? We will never give up!
What is it? Why can I not figure this out? It was escape route. What?
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Didn't you talk to her with the fish tank?
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it? She beat her to death with her fists!
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
I really think it's a
What
swimsuit.
about broken glass?
I really do. Not even a theory. Maybe just make a stupid joke.
A weapon inside the music. What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Didn't you talk to her with the fish tank?
Damn it!
A weapon inside the music room.
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death?
Didn't you talk to her with the fish tank?
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going?
The investigation.
It's on that big a scale too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
I agree with that.
Thank you. Good lord.
I got it. The killer must have used gravel to attack the victim.
My goodness. I got it right. And I was just throwing things out there. Just as I thought! I'm chosen by the gods!
Agreed.
You're not chosen at all, and gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon.
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag?
Bag? What kind of bag?
If the weapon is something that appeared in the game, then so is the bag. And the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit. If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel,
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the Ace Attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic idea!
He would not. He just makes something up on the spot.
But for the killer, it's an idea that kills two birds with one stone.
Literally.
To make people think the killer is some pervert, it makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen. And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it'd have to be disposed of later.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
This happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved. Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy.
God, I need you to stop talking.
But the real important talk begins now. Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was actually Girl D.
Girl D. You're talking about Mahiru, right?
Huh? Mahiru is the accomplice? What is this? What does that mean?
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
And apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D. Girl D was being harassed by the victim. Girl E found out and tried to stop it. And they ended up getting into an argument.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up killing her.
But she should have had a clear murderous intent. I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
She probably made her unconscious by accident. And from there, she couldn't go back. I somewhat understand that feeling.
Yeah, we also need to keep an eye on Pecan.
You can? That's pretty scary.
Yeah, let's keep an eye on Mikan. Thank you.
But Girl E was also killed by someone on the 4th day, or the game's last day. I might as well ask just in case. Who do you think killed Girl E?
First I can think of that guy.
I see!
It should have been Guy F.
A scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to avenge his murdered sister.
Continue to speak.
But Guy F is...
What?
It's just a story in a video game, isn't it?
That's all you can say. If that game is telling the truth, it'd be a huge problem for you.
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game, do you remember this incident?
That is... I'm terribly sorry, but...
They don't remember. That's obvious. Because their school memories were like totally stolen.
Totally.
Even if I don't remember, I already know. It's obvious that guy is the killer. No one would kill a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko.
Whoa, Hyoko.
Girl E and Mahiru were killed by that guy.
You sure do talk a lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
But does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game? Perhaps the two are unrelated.
I think Mahiru's death are probably related. Reality. Is it an important shared point? Girl E and Mahiru something. Is the game relevant to Mahiru's murder? Metal bat?
I can prove it with this! I'm not sure the two events are unrelated. At the very least, the killer has definitely played the game. As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house, and Girl E, who was killed in the game, were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat. There's no way we can ignore that connection.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way to avenge the first victim. Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru, right?
You better cut that out right now! There is no way a stupid game could be the motive!
You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge!
If you keep making up your mind like that, we're just going to go around in circles. And it's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious. But don't you think that'd be too obvious?
What did he...
I mean, there's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
Trap? What do you mean?
The true killer played that game, and most likely found out about the relationships between the characters. That person could be using that knowledge to try to set up Fuyuhiko.
Are you saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru and used the game motive as their cover?
Isn't that what happened, Hiyoko?
Huh?
Don't you understand? I'm saying you might be the true killer.
What is this? Like, I can only laugh. What are you even saying, you nasty toilet-clogging bitch?
Oh my god, we're spinning. Oh, it's the footprints.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hiyoko?
Do you know where Hiyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
But I didn't go to the beach house!
No, that's wrong!
Yeah, get out of here.
Wait a minute. You should have been at the beach house, Hiyoko.
Seriously, I told you I didn't!
But these footprints in the sand in front of the beach house, aren't they yours?
I don't have such ugly footprints! They're probably Mikan's based on how ugly they are. Don't decide that based on ugliness!
Huh. They're not Hiyoko's footprints? That's strange. The footprint I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
Collected? I never gave you permission to collect that, you nasty pedo!
Plus, the footprints left in the sand were facing away from the beach house. Which means, when the owner of these footprints went inside the beach house, they used a different entrance.
A different entrance? Are you talking about the door facing the road that Mahiru's body was leaning against?
Are you saying when that person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
The door was still accessible when they went in, and wasn't when they left.
Which means something happened in between those two events. Isn't that right, Hiyoko?
Ah! I remember now! I remember when I went to the beach house!
Alright, well, as fun as this is, I'm gonna end this episode here. I have a feeling we're not even close to half. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully, I will see you later.